Preview.
Welcome to Valdymas College. In this biology class, we'll be looking at cell structure and functions. Both living and non-living things are composed of molecules made from chemical elements such as carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. The organization of these molecules into cells is one of the features that distinguish living things from non-living things. Okay, now with this, for you to understand what cell is, imagine a boy standing right here and this big tree here. Also, let us consider this building here. This building here. Now we need to talk about the origin of all these things. Let's start from the building. How are buildings formed? How are they made? How are they constructed? Buildings are constructed with the use of small particles called blocks. We can arrange several thousands of blocks together to form a building. Okay, now to form a living thing like a boy and this tree here, we need to arrange some particles together too. So we call that particle cell. These cells are arranged in several ways to form tissue. The tissues also are arranged in several ways and they perform similar function to form organs. Organs like liver, kidney can perform the same function to form a system. Now, systems like reproductive system, digestive system are what's made up of a living thing, like an organism here. So to define cell better, I can say cell are the building blocks of life. Okay, because they helps to create an organism. That is the definition. But for the standard definition of a cell, we can define cell as the structural and functional unit of life. Now, to understand what cell is and to really get the idea, we need to talk about what is meant by cell theory. Cell theory is based on three principles. The principles are that all living things are composed of one or more cells. All living things are composed of one or more cell. What is the meaning of this? It means that some organism have more than one cell. So now all these organisms that have more than one cell, are referred to as multicellular organism, and those with just one cell are referred to as unicellular organism. Example of a unicellular organism is bacteria. Amoeba rather. Example of multicellular organism are the likes of mammalians. Okay. Also, talking about the second theory, the theory states that cells are the basic unit of structure and function. Cells are the basic unit of structure and function. Okay, which means that all the structure of all living things are composed of cells. Also, lastly, the last cell theory states that cells comes only from the replication of old cells, from the replication of old cells or pre-existing cells. Okay, so with this we've analyzed cell theory. The last one, which states that cells comes only from pre-existing cell, means that old cell often dies off and give rise to new ones with the transfer of their material to their generation, that is from their parent to offspring. Now with this, in our next video I'm going to explain the cellular structure. I'm going to go deep and explain some things that are contained in the cell. With this, cells are majorly classified into two, which are prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Okay, so in our next class we are going to start with prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.